and gentlemen, we are set! Doug the Anarchist Williams will be making his way down first. This is a man who has held the majority of the big titles in the United Kingdom, and he's carrying two of them right there and now, one of which being the FWA Heavyweight Championship, and recently he won the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Without doubt, this is a man who is on top of the world, and this is why he was insisted on being inserted into this match. It was originally Zebra Kid versus Burchill, but Doug Williams said, oh, hang on a second, I'm the top wrestler in the United Kingdom. I insist on being put into the mix. And you know what? He's going to challenge for the IWP title. The other two men, Zebra Kid Burchill, also won that prize.
Got to fancy his chances as well. Burchill is a dominating, rising force in the UK, but Doug the Anarchist Williams, as well as having the veteran capabilities, he's also pretty fresh-faced. He's the poster child for many an independent promotion. You've got to respect his achievements. Well, this is the man.
Well, I know this is your pick to win this contest. The Man Mountain, known as Burchill. Will the bell toll in the favour of Burchill? Will he win his first big championship in the United Kingdom? You see, admittedly, Burchill, as dominating and as scary as he is, most of his opponents have been, I don't want to seem rude or disrespectful, but most of his opponents have been lesser competitors in the United Kingdom. Some have argued that they wanted to protect the essence of Burchill. They didn't want him losing to bigger names, but now he's been thrown straight from the frying pan and into the fire, because he's not only going against one big UK name, he's going against two. He's going against Doug the Anarchist Williams and the Zebra Kid. But will Burchill bring it all? Will he bring the move with no name? Will he bring the fatal three? But more importantly, will he bring the special occasions only C4, the somersault Urinachi suplex? Because if he can hit that, it's all over.
He's going to bring them all, and he's going to charge everyone interest. Look at the guy. There's no doubt in my mind that this guy is going to be the biggest thing in UK wrestling, and very likely this evening as well.
You can see in the walk of Burchill that all these victories, all the victories in both single and handicap matches, are building his ego and his confidence. And look, it's like a weird mirror. Burchill could very well be the future Doug Williams here in the United Kingdom. And the final man coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, the Zebra Kid. Now this is a man who really nailed down a reputation as being one of the most dominant All-England champions in the FWA, and he's even bringing a friend with him. Now that's not traditional Zebra Kid, but I guess when it's no rules and there must be a winner, he's going to bring everything with him. Now I want to bring an interesting fact to you fans. The Zebra Kid and Doug the Anarchist Williams, a few years ago now, competed to crown the undisputed heavyweight champion of British wrestling. Each federation sent their own men, and in the finals, it was the Zebra Kid representing WAW, Doug Williams representing the FWA, and the Zebra Kid came within a whisker of being known as the best of the best. But again, Doug the Anarchist Williams claimed the undisputed heavyweight championship. Since then, that title has been dissolved, but you've got to believe that the Zebra Kid wants another opportunity to be known as the best, and he wants it at the expense of Doug Williams. He wants retribution.
It looks like he's been pretty excited. I hear his caravan's been parked outside all night long, and he's really psyched up for this match. He wants that belt so bad so he can pawn it to buy some more Lucky Heather.
I cannot believe that I started this contest with very serious commentary, hyping up all three men, and you want to bring up jokes that the Zebra Kid rides around in a caravan from venue to venue?
It's a well-known fact that he's a gypsy. It's hardly a joke, it's hardly a stretch of the imagination. Look at the guy.
You are a rude and ignorant amateur. The fact of the matter is, I can tell you're an amateur, because if you ever said, I'll tell you one thing now, the Zebra Kid's gonna come knock down your door, and he ain't coming for a cup of tea and biscuits, that's for sure.
As long as he doesn't park his caravan in my driveway, I don't care. Well, to make it up for him, I'll buy a packet of pegs. I'm sure he'll be happy then.
The announcers announced all three men, all three of these men, without doubt, true athletes. athletes. Each one of them have their own athletic background, and I think you'll find it quite surprising. Zebra Kid, also a semi-professional footballer. Doug the Anarchist Williams, a multiple-time national judo heavyweight champion, and the man mountain known as Burchill, believe it or not, has been an amateur athletics competitor, and that is why he brings so much scary agility and raw power to this ring. And look at this, they're going to go for a freeway lockup. It's a very unique situation.
This is going to be a doozy, this match. I've been looking forward to this all evening long. Zebra Kid trying to get under the skin. He laid Doug's bite.
What's it going to be? Is it going to be Doug's technical ability that will bring him to victory? Will it be Burchill's raw power? Or is it going to be the Zebra Kid's intensity? Let's see where we're going. Oh, and Doug Williams there whispered something to Burchill. It was a trick, and they're taking it to Zebra Kid.
Well, that's the trick with these triple threat matches. You've got to take out one person so you can concentrate on the other opponent. You need one out of the way so you can actually take the fight and not have them as that X factor in the match. Because triple threat matches, I know from reading the forums, are really difficult and grueling.
I'll tell you one thing. I mean, oh, the Zebra Kid, that intensity I was talking about, just stuck Burchill right out of this ring. And now we're having a replay of that Undisputed Championship final. It was hosted by the now defunct TWA promotion. And you've got to believe that both these men want to have that match again almost. Doug Williams wants to reclaim the prize. Zebra Kid wants his reputation. But now, I'm sorry, I'm just so excited. But Burchill has just re-entered this contest. And now Doug, an honourable man, I mean, he is the Ring of Honour pure champion, an honourable competitor, shook the hand of Burchill. But how long will this alliance last? At least long enough to hit that double elbow.
You took the words out of my mouth. I'm quite flabbergasted by this so far. We're seeing just quality action here in Hull right now. And Burchill...
We've seen quality action all night.
But it didn't all feature Burchill. He's got to be one of my favourites in the UK. If he was Japanese, I'd love him.
I'll tell you one thing, it sickens me to think you have such a wet dream over Burchill. There have been a phenomenal amount of competitors that we've seen tonight, but all you've wanted to see is Burchill ever since he came out and destroyed that PWA trainee. Oh, Doug the Anarchist Williams caught him, but Burchill, the missed timing, wiped out Doug Williams, and Burchill isn't... Oh, and Burchill's going for the pin on Doug.
That could end the alliance right there, and I think it has. But could say I'm a mark for Burchill. I'll admit it.
Now, you always taught me that mark was a dirty word. And look at this on both men.
Wow.
Went down, and now the Zebra Kid is left to pick up the pieces, and he's going to pin Burchill. Remember, it was originally Zebra Kid versus Burchill. Wrong, Doug? No. It was originally Burchill versus Zebra Kid, but Doug the Anarchist Williams used his political power to essentially move into this match and challenge for the title. Nice drop kick there. I'll tell you one thing, the Zebra Kid is just raw and ugly with his moves.
Yes, raw and ugly is the right way to describe the Zebra Kid. He wants his title really bad, and he'll give one of his 5 remaining teeth to get it.
I'll tell you one thing, it is raw and ugly, just how I like my steaks. And look at that, it's no DQ, and it was a low blow there. I mean, that's just pure Zebra Kid. Like I said, semi-professional football, you do not want to be at the end of those kicks. Look at him, but now forcing his dominance all over Doug Williams, and then follows through onto Burchill, again on Doug Williams, and Zebra Kid is taking the battle to both men.
Zebra Kid taking advantage of the fact, obviously they're both down, they're not out though. You cannot count Burchill and Doug Williams out of this competition.
I'll tell you one thing, there must be a winner. There is no time limit, and I'll tell you one thing else, it's no disqualification. One man has got to pin the other or make him say, I quit.